Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For World Series Game 2, the Chicago White Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they embarrassed the Dodgers 14-0. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Julio Urias gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the shortstop, Leury Garcia.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play, one away.
That is third.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Digging in, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Bellinger looking up, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His second home run of the series. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
That is four.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. Michael Kopech will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the best all-around arms in the game of baseball, Michael Kopech. Originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, guy hit over 100 miles an hour regularly in the minor leagues. Big arm, big fastball, big power slider too. One of the top young pitchers in the game of baseball is Michael Kopech.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the shortstop.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. And with two away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Stepping in, Zach Collins. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's 1 for 5.
Gerard Dyson.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Michael Kopech.
So here now's the pitcher, Michael Kopech. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Leori Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Leury Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they're up 1-0. Striding in, Will Smith. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting in, the second baseman, number 9.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. First offering on its way.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
In there, and it's even at 1. The Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Nick Madrigal. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nick Madrigal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Lux waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Taylor. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. His 4th long ball of this series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 good guys. So stepping in, Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
This is foul right side. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up a former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Taylor will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Zach Collins.
Now batting, Zach Collins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Gerard Dyson. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Kopech.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Kopech, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded by Abreu. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
In now, Will Smith, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Fouled away. Muncy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal.